Okay, we're doing this in between the steering wheel, aren't we? Yes, we are. No, that ain't gonna work the way I wanted it to. No. Okay. Hey guys, we were trying to film. We're basically making a video because this week's one is gonna take a bit for me to put together. So I'm doing kind of a 2-day go-over video on reading goals. The reading goal was to read 17 books. I've already gotten 2 down. Look at that. We're down to 15. So, what I decided to do was, my brain is like, I'm reading too many series. So, and this is going back all the way back to like 2015. So I made a list of all the series I'm in the middle of and what I need to read. It's a problem. So what we're going to do is all the ones that are highlighted are ones I own. So those, but we're going to see what we can grab at the library, see what we can knock out here. So we're going to see. I'm just waiting for my partner to meet me here, and we're gonna go into the local library with him, and then I'll go to my local library tomorrow and put it all together and see what kind of a list we can come up with. The books I take out are for 3 weeks, so I don't want to grab like too many from the library because I also want to knock down my physical TBR a little bit more. But the reading is starting to get easier again after getting back on track with you guys, which I very much appreciate. I know it probably doesn't seem like a lot to you, it's just me making silly little videos, but for me, it's helping a lot. So, yeah! See you guys in a minute. Yeah. You did good. It started to rain.
How's your video?
What? Oh. Alright, we got our list. We're going for round 2 to see what we can find the next day at a different library. Ba-da-ba. Okay, so as we could tell, I told you-ish what I was doing. We're gonna go over that right now. I look exhausted. I don't know why. We're gonna ignore the bags, and I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing. So this is the list that I showed you yesterday. This has all the series I'm in the middle of. I only have a couple completed series, which is the Hades and Persephone, the Essay Chakraborty for, wow, the Davba trilogy. I've got 90% of the Pierce Brown, and then I've got all of the Gen Lions for the series. So, what I ended up doing was I ended up grabbing some of those books from the library, as you saw. Some of them were more successful than others. The most successful was going to the first one. I got 3 of them. And then I got 2 here. We're going to start with this bad boy. I've been trying to read this one since like April, on and off, but the first 10 chapters were torture for me, and yeah. Basically, now we're to the good stuff, and it has a shine on it, so I apologize. So we're gonna get this one done. This is gonna be our first task for getting the books done. But yeah, essentially we're gonna work on getting our main books done. By main books, I mean we're gonna work on finishing series. So I wrote a bunch down here, and basically I highlighted all the ones that I own. Now we're gonna quickly go through and highlight the ones that I grabbed today, which I moved my highlighters to a new spot and it's throwing me off. We're gonna highlight green, and we got the Colleen Hoover. It starts with us. All right, we got that. So, oh my goodness. The Morgan Rhodes Fallen Kingdoms book 3 was checked out, and I'm at, because that did end on another big cliffhanger. Kind of like the first book did. And I know it's going to start slow, and I don't want to listen to it, because if it starts slow when I'm listening to it and I don't have a long drive, it's going to drive me absolutely insane. And I didn't look for those books either. I have a habit of having to go to the bathroom in the middle of going to the library, and normally I'm fine with that. Normally I can function, but when I go to a library, I have to go to the bathroom. Like, I have to pee, and it hurts all of a sudden out of nowhere. So I leave, and you know, it stinks, but it is what it is. So we have gotten that one. All right, let's keep going. I didn't check for that one either, but I'm going back this week, so she should let me check it out. All right, we got Dragon Republic by R.F. Kuang, which I just found out there's an in-between book called Drowning Faith, in between books 1 and 2, or 2 and 3, I can't remember. So that's interesting, and I'm going to probably be reading that. So, all right, what other ones did I get? I know I got one that's on the front here. Serpent and Dove, Gods and Omens, that's... So we can get 2 off of our list that way. So if we do the Colleen Hoover book, and we do finish this Gods and Monsters by Shelby Morin, we'll have 2 series complete and off our list, which will be absolutely fantabulous. So we're gonna start there. We're gonna start there. I probably sound manic as heck right now, but you know what? It ain't that bad. All right, Holly Gibney series, Stephen King. We got the other 2, If It Bleeds and Holly. I'm not a big Stephen King person, but I did like Holly Gibney in The Outsiders, so I will read the other 2, the If It Bleeds and Holly, because I liked her, like, the character, so I'm hoping we get some more there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all the ones that I got there. So we got a little bit further in our list. Now I'm going to put down the ones that I know for fact I can get audio on. In what color do we want to do? I don't have like a purple. I already did pink. Does that look like that? Okay, this is like super pink, neon pink. We're going to do our audio. Oh, yeah, we're going to do our audio now. So we can get Gathering Darkness and Frozen Tides in audio on Libby, because we have both the Vermont and the New Hampshire ones. So that one's not out, so I didn't even write an author down. We can get In His Kiss and Queen Charlotte. Violet in Bloom, I don't think so. It's like an in-between like sequel book, so I'm gonna see if I can't find it somewhere, because it's not long, but like I love Violet. Not so much in the books as I do in the show, but like in the book she's still like a great character, and I absolutely like it. All right, we actually own an audio copy of All the Hidden Paths by Foz Meadows, because the first book, Strange and Stubborn Endurance, was stunning, and it was so good. It was, I don't even know, like that was definitely one of my favorite books of the year. So I don't know, I'm just not, audio is so hard for me if I'm not doing things, and I haven't been doing like a whole lot. Like I've been playing games, but the games that I've been playing I need to stay like super hyper focused on, and I can't necessarily go about and just do the thing, you know what I mean? Can't do the thing. All right, next up we got, what do we got here that I know I can get audio for? None of these, flipping it over. Okay. I actually, oh yes, technically the Inspector Ravenclaws by, I think Kelly Tomes. I can get all those in audio off of Libby. That's actually how I did the first one. I enjoyed it. I wasn't obsessed, but I definitely enjoyed it. It was for my 24-hour marathon that I attempted that I didn't quite get to do. I do want to attempt to do something like that again, but I think I'm going to break it up between days. And I know that seems like it's like cheating, but being a chronically ill girly, I would rather not go into a remission for a week for another 24-hour video. That is completely unnecessary. And you know what? You gotta adapt to you. That's all you gotta do. You gotta adapt to you. You gotta take it all in. You gotta be good with yourself before you can do anything else. So, that's how we're gonna do that one. We're gonna use blue for any Kindle files that I know I got or can get, because there is some things on Kindle Unlimited, like Hello Transcriber by Hannah Morrissey, that I can get on Kindle Unlimited, which is the first book to the Black Harbor series. I read book 3 this year, When I'm Dead. It was a messed up first couple pages, and then it was pretty good. There definitely was some editing mistakes in it, but the vibe of the thrill was there, but I feel like there were some points missing, so it's going to be like, hard to like get through for me probably, but I'm going to try. I do own a copy of Burning God by R.F. Kuang, and technically Dragon Republic in audio, but after reading the first one, and the epic the epically disturbing descriptions that made me near vomit in my car. Not only that, I had to call a coworker so I could stop that sickening feeling in my car. I don't think I want to physically listen. I don't want to listen to it or read it, which I have an audio file and I highlighted it with my Kindle file. I'm tired, guys. I am exhausted. It's been a long day. Okay, moving on. I don't think I can get any of these in. Oh, all of the Filthy Rich Vampire, Second Right, 3 Queens, and 4 Eternity. I absolutely can. And 90% of the rest of this, I'm gonna have to order. So, like, Neil Schusterman's Archetype series Gleanings, I will have to order. If I want to finish that, which I really don't. I really did not like the series at all. I don't know what it was about the series. I just felt like it was wasted potential. And I know that is a very hot take. And you know what? I'm not going to apologize for it. It just wasn't my cup of tea. Speaking of cup of tea, Pirate's Life for Tea. I need to read that. So I don't know if it's on Kindle or not, which I'm going to check that real quick. Okay. Perfect. All right. Beautiful. Little life update. Kiddo has been sick for a minute, and it's the second night we brought him to the... Well, I didn't bring him. My partner brought him to the doctor after the antibiotics didn't work. So, yeah, he's going to be feeling better, though. So, that's good. So I just wanted to make sure he was good, because I knew they said that they had taken care of it. I just wanted to, like, double check and make sure. Other than that, Kindle files and other stuff that I can get, but they're not out. Like, I think it's M.K. Ahern for the Elemental Arrangement. The second book's not out, but I have it on order. Ruinous Love by Bryn Weaver, I have on order. Not out yet. Saga of the Unfated by somebody, I can't remember the name. Also ordered. Not out yet. So, the only other ones that I really can't, that I need to go and try to get a hold of is the Testaments, which is the second book to The Handmaid's Tale, and then the Leventhria series by A.P. Beswick. Absolutely, if you love a dark fantasy, it is written so unbelievably well that I will die for these books. These books are absolutely stunning, and they're great. So, other than that, yeah, the rest of them aren't out yet. But this is my reading update. This is my plan for reading. I'm going to finish a couple of series, or at least knock them down on here. And we're going to start with the library books. And then when I finish these library books, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick one of the series here. I'm going to order them and read some of the ones that I own. So that way I kind of have a nice take, because I still want to focus on getting my physical TBR down, because I probably have not read that many percentage of my books, and we're going to figure it out. By the end of the year, we're going to do a tally, and I'm going to figure out what books I've read and haven't read, and it's going to be a mess. So, wish me luck. I'm going to actually attempt to make a Notion file library, and have everything alphabetical. And it's going to be insanely amazing when I'm done with it. Because I just figured out something in there today on how to do it, and I was so proud of myself. I figured out how to make databases, and I'm figuring out how to make them work, and it's great. But other than that, I took 15 of these books randomly and like divided them to see how many pages I would need to read a day to finish on time, and that is 88 pages a day on average per the books. Like, I added them all up. I got an average page book, times it by the however many days there are left in the year, and then I divided the pages to say how many I had to finish, basically. So, yeah, that's what I did. Other than that, yeah, this is like a really quick video. I'm sorry, I just didn't have time to edit a complete video of basically a weekend in the life-ish video. We went to like Avatar The Last Airbender concert, which is what this is. It is our VIP pass that we got, and it was so fun, and I'm not gonna lie, I cried. They did a full reminiscence of Leaves of the Vine, and I bawled my eyes out, because hearing a symphony in person and hearing that song already makes you teary, and then hearing it live in person, blasphemy. So, I'll talk to you guys later. Other than that, you guys have my list. You know what I'm going for. We're starting with Gods and Omens, and it's going to be a part of that part series of me finishing the 17 books, which is now 15. Hey, I've gotten 2 done in the past weekend alone. So, we're back on track a little bit. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.